Track 2-4.
Hello, and welcome to Great Feats of Courage. I'm your host, Barbara Waters. Today, we are talking to local hero Alex Bender about the fire that took place yesterday. Alex, please introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone.
So, Alex, how did you find out about yesterday's fire?
Well, I walked home from school yesterday instead of taking the subway like usual. I had almost gotten home when I saw a lot of pedestrians running towards some smoke in the air.
Where was the smoke coming from?
At first, I hadn't a clue, but as I got closer to my house, I saw that Mr. Anderson's house was on fire. He's my neighbor.
Tell us what you saw.
It was pretty bad. The fire was on the second floor, and I couldn't see Mr. Anderson anywhere. He must have been at work.
Had no one called the police by the time you arrived at the scene?
I don't think so. In fact, a lot of bystanders were just staring at the fire.
No one was helping?
No one. I guess they were all pretty shocked. So I went into my house and called 911. I had just gotten back to Mr. Anderson's house when I heard a cat meowing.
Was it your neighbor's cat?
Yes. His cat, Steve, had been in the house before the fire started.
So, what did you do?
I thought the situation was hopeless, but I had to try and rescue Steve. So, I ran into the house and started looking for him.
Did you find him?
Yes, I did. I had looked in most of the first-floor rooms when I suddenly heard Steve meow again. I ran toward the sound and found Steve on top of the refrigerator. After he had seen me, he jumped into my arms and I ran out of the house. If I hadn't got there in time, Steve might have been toast.
What happened next?
By the time I came out of the house, the fire department had started putting out the fire. And even though I was exhausted, Steve was safe, and Mr. Anderson's house was saved.
That's an extraordinary story, Alex. Thank you for sharing it with us.